Give me my Merlot, my Pinot Grigio. Give me my Chandon. We mix the alcohol. Don't need no 12 steps. Shots all night. All night. Decaf and no regrets. Happy hour starts at 5. You think I'm staring at you like I'ma take you home. My heart belongs to one man, Mr. Cuervo. Give me my Morgan. I need my Belvedere. Another Jack and Coke. We like the alcohol. Stack up 'cause you know them drinks on me. We killing these shots like our happy. We wasted and we ain't going.
Oh yeah, it's about that time. We're gonna be kicking it for the next several hours from 7 to midnight, and Leslie is off tonight. She is in Vegas at a photo shoot, and her reception absolutely sucks. However, I got a treat for you guys. I've got Jules in here at the studio right now, and you guys haven't got to meet Jules yet, but she has been in the car scene since the early 2000s, and you guys are going to love her. So what's up, Jules?
What's up? What's going on?
Oh, it's a Monday, man. It's a Monday. You just got back from Texas, right?
No, not Texas. Actually, I was down in Baltimore.
Baltimore, that's right. That's Baltimore, yeah. Yeah, the car scene out there is pretty wild, ain't it?
I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. Let's put it that way.
So tell the listeners what's some of the vehicles that you saw because you had a rented car.
Yeah, well, so I only rented the car the one day. So I did a Sunday. I rented just a Ford Mustang convertible, which is fun. Doing a little red dress, and showed up actually kind of late to Cars and Coffee out there. It was south of Baltimore, actually. I was in the suburbs. I think it was like Gamebrills, I think is the name of the town.
Okay.
It's near Odenton. And I showed up like really late, spotted some JDM, some right-hand drives. There was a really pretty Lotus Evora there. A Kia done by Young Dolph with that, like camo, that thick camo pattern.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that done in a hot minute, so like that was cool. And on a Kia, no less. Mm-hmm. But I got to see like they have their clubs more represented like on their windshields, where like I know I have my stickers, for my affiliations like on my side windows, but yeah, like just a whole different like vibe out there, right? Like I'm getting to talk to different people and like meet people. And I'll be frank, like I love St. Louis car scene. I mean, I just showed back up a few years ago after being out for a hot minute, but the difference there is like people I can talk to me more, and I guess maybe I intimidate these boys out here, but yeah, like it was good. I had fun. I got to talk to people, and went and had lunch with one after the fact, and then rolled off to Annapolis, and that was a cool time too. So yeah, it was a good little Sunday.
Yeah, because with the job that you were doing, you would go out of town, but then you would purposely go find museums of cars and what was going on in the car scene and this, and I think that's super cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my limited off time, I would figure out like things to go see or whatever that I wanted to go see, because like you only get so much true free time or whatever when you're traveling for business. So like if anytime I had passing through something, I would time it with like a lunch break or time it to go see something after I was off the clock, basically, so to speak.
Yeah, and that's super cool, because you've sent me videos of, well, actually, when we met earlier this year, it was interesting because there was so much stuff we had in common. It's like, hey, I was at this place. I'm like, oh yeah, that museum, or this place, and there's so much cool shit, people, you can go out and see. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you just look around, and if you go out of town, there's a car scene everywhere. I mean, there's something going on. And what I like about, especially when we do events out of town and stuff, right? I like seeing the different vehicles. It's stuff that you're not going to see in magazines. It's not that it's underground. It's just people that live in that area, I remember we went to Youngstown, Ohio, and we were actually doing No Prep Kings, okay? But we were there several days ahead. Well, they had this huge meetup on a Wednesday night. And when I mean huge, there was 2,500 vehicles at this place. And these weren't just, young guys, you know, these were like every age group. And I thought it was cool that there were so many different genres of coolness that pulled in the parking lot, from street rods to mini trucks to lifted trucks to import cars to, you know, home built shit. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that you were like, damn, I've never seen any of this stuff. And so I kind of geeked out and was walking around the show. You know, usually when we do a show, yeah, we run through on a golf cart and all this other stuff. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. But what I liked about that is you got to see so much. And you do a lot of that when you go out of town. And it's like, and it's cool because you get ideas from other car enthusiasts that you come back and you're like, hey, I can do that to my car. And then you go to something, a show in St. Louis, and everybody's like, damn, I've never seen that done. You know, and it's just collaborating, getting cool ideas, you know.
Well, I mean, there's that too, but like a lot of it, like even with my car, it's like been trial and error, right? Like it's been like, I want to go do this, or I want to try that, or what the case, or like, I mean, even with that wrap, right? Like I didn't want to spend the money paying to get my car painted. So like, I was like, well, what can I do? I'm like, you know what? I have, you know, enough ADHD in my life that like, I can try to figure this out. Right. And so, you know, yeah, I spent some extra money fixing things, but you know, that camo wrap, I mean, that was hard. Like, I mean, and in fairness, like, you know, I didn't have anyone to tell me, hey, by the way, that pattern never repeats itself. If you mess up, you make a mistake, you know, like that inlay is going to show. Like, I didn't know that until after the fact. Right. And so like learning as I went, that was a huge thing, right? Like,
yeah, I mean,
so,
it's not like you picked a solid color and you can blend everything. You went straight for something hard, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so.
like, and then I think that was a kicker, right? So like, I mean, yeah, I made mistakes. I think it was crazy because like I got so much love from like females with that car when I had a straight camo, but I got so much hate from like men that don't even fucking know me, and like that was just like, I've never realized how mean people could be until like I did that, and I was like, whoa, wait, like, so like y'all weren't even mad when like, you know, you see different, you know, whatever on my car, but like I do this and I make a little bit critical issue, and or not critical, it's like a little issue, and like you're like wanting to freak the fuck out on me, like please. But in either case, like I did want to try something different, which is how that candy purple that's on my car now happened. I mean, to be frank, I really wanted hot pink, but I couldn't find a hot pink from a reputable brand that I wanted to put on my car, or to trust to put on my car. And given the fact that I've used Vivid Vinyl for all of my vinyl wraps, I really like them. But their hot pink was like this red violet-ish color, and that's not going to do it for me. So that Ultra Purple, though, that candy purple I got, does have hot pink flecks in it, which, okay, so I get a little my girly-ish there. But that holographic, that black holochrome, I mean, like, legitimately, the second thing I did after taking some of that camo off was go straight to that chrome, right? And that chrome was hard. I mean, let's be frank, like, my spoiler, I think I've done that, how many times now? 3? The third time, I definitely did a great job on it, but I messed up in the measuring it out, right? So now there's like a cut down the middle, and I'm going to have to fix that at some point. But
yeah, because the OCD kicks in, and it's like, and it's like, you know, when people, you know, I get it. I mean, people see my vehicles and they're like, they geek out on it and this, but as a car owner, you know all the flaws.
Yeah, I mean, I see everything and point them out, and I have no problem even calling out like where I make mistakes or where I mess up at, right? Like, I think it's more annoying when like people want to, you know, tell you where your stuff is messed up too, and I'm just like, you know, like I get it, but like,
well, you know,
this is my second time wrapping a car. Like, I think I did pretty good. Yeah, the first time I did, you know, pretty damn good. The second time,
and
too.
You wrapped it by yourself. And
yeah, there was no help.
Yeah, so I mean,
me and magnets and tape.
Yeah, and it's like, well, I've watched a bunch of YouTube videos. I've seen this. It can't be that fucking hard. But people, to wrap a car, it is harder than you think, and especially the first couple times you do it. But I've seen her car quite a bit in person, and you know, I've seen where she had to fix some stuff. But I was more impressed by, damn, that's kind of cool how you fix that, because you made sure it overlaid so water wouldn't get in it. So that tells me you really have did your homework on how to do this, but you did the best job you can, and the car looks fucking awesome, you know?
Yeah, thanks.
So it's just like, you know, it's like when we met, you're like, well, I wrapped my car. I did it by myself. And I'm not judging you because you're a girl, because a girl can do everything a guy can do, but I was more highly respected that you did the shit by yourself. It's like, I know how
Yeah.
hard it is to do it by yourself. And
I
it's
mean,
like,
it sucks. Even still, like, like I was looking at today, I was, leaving the store and looking at it. I was like, I looked at my back tail light, and there was like a piece like pulling up, and it's because I used an older piece of wrap when I redid those. Because Lord knows, I think I redid that tail light. Now at this point, I don't even want to count how many times, but I gotta redo it again because I bought a new piece of wrap though, a new 20 by 5 or whatever piece of camo, because I do want to redo them camo. I do like using the camo as an accent piece. It's just pretty. It's different. It gives me my little tomboyish, and I got the purple with like my girly part of me, and like the holographic, just because, well, shit, who else has a car like mine? No one does, right?
yeah, because I mean, you've made it your own, and
yeah, it's totally me at this point.
and the big thing is, we got to go to commercial break here. We got to pay some bills, but I'm gonna leave you guys with this. Anytime you see somebody, and I don't care if you're in a grocery store, at a mall, or something, and you look at that person, then you see them out in the parking lot, their car highly resembles who they are. It doesn't matter if they're driving a Prius or they're driving the Duckmobile. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my vehicles, they match my personality and my style, but that's what I like. I mean, I've, I'm the king of fucking, I'll buy a car, well, I'm gonna leave it stock. Yeah, that doesn't happen. I mean, it fucking, I've got this problem with me that I cannot drive just something stock. Like, I have to do something to it, like, but yeah, like when I got my 8th gen, that was just supposed to drive back and forth to work. And as soon as I posted online, Mikey Jenkins like, yep, that's going to be slammed in a week with tinted windows and all this other shit. And he was exactly right. I mean, first off, I tinted the fucking windows because it was like a damn oven in there driving around. So, but, since you got the tinted windows, well, let's lower it. Let's get some rims, So, but on that note, guys, you're listening to Kicking It on Monday night, and we're kicking it here with Jules, the STL Jules. We'll be right back right after this.